What's up, guys? It's Survivor underscore 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 games back again. I bring you another video analyzing a vote off. So last time we left off, the merge just happened, and Joe got sent off in a savage blindside. So now it's the final 10, and the game is now afoot. So we have the immunity challenge. It's the challenge where you have to respond to a prompt that I send, and you just have to send a picture back. Nick wins this immunity, and so the alliances as they stand right now, it's Matt, Ozzy, Sophie, Ramona, and Alicia. That's the 5, and they have right now 5 out of the 10, but obviously that's not enough because that's only half the people. So they have to swing someone over, and Adam is that person, because Adam, he realized that he's kind of on the outs now due to the massive blindside that just happened. So he's going to switch over to this alliance of 5 to create a 6th person. And then the other 4 people are going to they're hopeless at this point. They're scattered. So those other 4 people are Sean K, Rick, and Nick. Those 4 people have no clue what's happening. They're just searching for a plan. It ends up to where Sean K wants to blindside Adam, and because he's kind of getting annoyed with Adam on just how much over-strategizing he's doing and just how he might be a threat in the game. So Sean K wants to blindside Adam, and he gets his friend Sean R to help him, but those are the only 2 votes that are going to be for Adam. And then Nick wants... he's still on this plan with Rick to blindside, or not blindside, just vote off Ramona. And those are the only 2 votes for Ramona that are going to happen, is Rick and Nick. So there's 2 failed plans, and then there's the 5 plus Adam who vote off Sean R because he's just he was a threat, I guess, because of his challenge performance in the previous episode. So I mean, there was so much scrambling that was happening during this vote. I can't keep up with a lot of it, so that's the gist. I don't know the details and the decisions that individual players had to make, the super specific stuff, but that's the gist of what happened. The aftermath of that vote is that no one... So, okay, there's 3 people that were supposed to vote for Ramona. Or no, there was 5 actually. I think there are 5 people that were supposed to vote for Ramona, and that was Adam, Sean K, Sean R, Rick, and Nick. Those 5 were supposed to vote for Ramona. Of course, Sean K and Sean R flipped and voted for Adam, and Adam flipped and voted for Sean R. So, and there's this one group chat with Sean K, Rick, and Adam. They have a tight 3 supposedly, and they're all in this group chat saying okay, when's there going to be some more Ramona votes? Because as far as they know, every single one of them voted for Ramona, even though only one of them did, Rick. So there's 2 people lying to each other in the same group chat, and every person thinks that the other 2 people are okay, Rick obviously knows that he voted for Ramona. So Rick is in the alliance saying, okay, which one of you guys lied? And actually it was both of them, because Nick was the one that actually voted for Ramona with Rick. Adam is thinking, oh dang, I totally tricked these 2 people because they both voted for Ramona and I'm the one that voted for Sean. But actually Adam doesn't know that his own alliance member Sean K voted for him, for Adam. So that's something that Adam doesn't know. And then Sean K is thinking, oh my god, these 2 people actually voted for Ramona, and I'm the only one that voted elsewhere. I voted for Adam, but Sean K doesn't know that Adam voted for Sean R. So there's a lot of misinformation in this one alliance chat. So after this vote, Nick is getting pummeled with accusations that he flipped and voted for either Adam or Sean R. And I mean, I guess he can't take it because he's freaking out. I don't really know why. The point of Survivor is to just survive and move on, Like, I don't care if you're on the outs, you still have another chance to win immunity. You could essentially win every single immunity. You could, like, you can do so much at any point, especially if there's 9 people left after this vote. You could do so much. You know, plus it's a day. Like, say you're on the outs. Oh no, you're on the outs for a day, and then you get voted off. Like, I don't get how this is stressful. Like, so stressful to someone like Adam, to where he essentially quit the game, even though he didn't really quit. So what happened was, he DM'd me. He said, "So what's the what happens if someone sends a screenshot?" And a lot of stuff went through my mind at this point. So one, I didn't really have a protocol, because I just told people not to, and I just expected people not to do it. So I didn't really have an exact protocol. So I was thinking I could tell him that they were removed from the game. But I didn't know if I really wanted to do that, because it depends on like what the screenshot was, I guess. Like, if it was obviously if it was like someone's vote, I don't know. It just depending on what the screenshot was. Like, if it was just a screenshot of like an idol that they found, like not any confirmation from me, but just like the idol that they found, because Rick had found the separate idol. You know, like Rick had found that idol that wasn't on my Instagram. It was like in my bio on like the slide puzzle link. So like, if he sent that screenshot, I don't know if I should have kicked him for that. So like, I didn't really know what screenshot Nick was talking about. So I didn't want to say that they were automatically kicked, and I also didn't want to say that like nothing would happen. So I just said it's classified. 5 minutes later, Nick is trying to defend himself from all these accusations, where Nick is in the right. Like, he actually did vote for Ramona like he was supposed to, but due to like how the votes went, everyone thinks that Nick was one of the ones that flipped, because no one thinks that Adam flipped, and no one thinks that Sean K flipped and voted for Adam. So no one really knows. People just think it was Nick who did something, even though he didn't. So Nick is defending himself, and I click on this chat with him, Sean K, maybe Adam, I don't know. I think that might have been what it was. And as soon as I click on it, I see that he sent a screenshot of who he voted for, and he instantly deletes it, like split second. It's like there for a half a second, and of course, that's it at that point. Like, I have to kick him at that point. He pretty much was testing me. He sent me like a message like, "Hey, like, are you gonna kick me?" And I pretty much said, "I don't know," and then he just did it, because I don't know. Like, that's so stupid. You're in the final 10 of a game that's probably more active than you're ever going to be in your life. Maybe not in your life, but like, you join so many games that aren't as active as this one, and you finally find yourself in one of these, and there's an actual prize at the end, and you're in the final 9, but yet you're just so willing to give up because you're like annoyed that people don't believe you. I just don't get that at all. You're like, how, like, what, like, I just don't get it. He pretty much quit the game, because I have to assume that he knew that I would catch him, because if he sends a screenshot, I don't know. I guess he thought that no one would catch him. I guess that's just what it was. But still, so stupid, so stupid. Because after I confronted him in the DM, he was like, "Just kick me, dude. Just kick me." I'm like, okay. So he's pretty much forfeiting at that point. He's not even putting up an argument. And yeah, I kicked him from the game, because he just wasted a shot pretty much at one of the best games he's ever going to be in. So there goes Nick. He is on the jury though, since he didn't quit per se. Like, even though I just said he quit, but like, he didn't really quit. So he's on the jury because he's still active enough to like be able to make a decision. So Nick is out. That's what happened in this vote. A lot of crazy stuff went down. So yeah. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.